Yo, welcome to a brand new movie review. Today's movie is Evil Bong. This movie review is a part of the Full Moon event. If you don't know what that is, I have a few videos all ready for the event on a playlist to where you can get it for easy access. If you want to go ahead and go and watch those, you definitely should, because if you're getting this video, you probably like Full Moon Features movies. So yeah, definitely go and check out all of those videos, but let's jump right into this movie review. This movie is, like I said, Evil Bong. This is a part of the Full Moon universe, I guess, the Full Moon Features universe. This first movie has so many references, I'm actually gonna make a small video about it after this video. But, yeah, I can go ahead and talk about a few of the appearances, just some of the special guests. We got Tommy Chong, which, he's from Cheech and Chong, you know who he is. You got freaking Bill Moseley is in this movie. You got the puppet from Ooga Booga. You got Jack from Demonic Toys. A whole bunch of them. The dude from Trancers comes in like a small scene. Let's go ahead and talk about the actual plot of this movie, though, because there are genuinely so many special guests and just random stuff from other Full Moon Features movies that it would take a long time to talk about that. But let's go ahead and talk about the plot of this movie. There are a whole bunch of stoners that live in an apartment. A new nerd comes in. He's a nerd and a narc. Doesn't do the reefer, you know what I'm saying? The good green. But yeah, he comes in, and that is actually how people in this movie talk. So I'm not a weirdo for talking like that. They are. He moves in, and as soon as he moves in, they talk about buying a haunted bong off of a magazine, which is very smart. They buy the bong. The first day they do it, one of their friends dies and actually goes into the bong. In this movie, it is a strip club. Whenever you smoke from it, your spirit gets taken into it, and she basically gets smarter. And I say she because, yeah, the bong is alive and a woman. In this one, they never explain what it is, but in the later movies, spoilers for the Evil Bong series if you're extremely invested into it, but the Evil Bong is an alien, not actually a possessed bong. I don't know if they say that I think they definitely say it in the second and all of the other sequels. They never said it in this, though. They didn't give an example of what this thing is at all, except for the magazine saying that it was haunted. I think that's because Chong's character thought that it was possessed, because I mean, look at it. It has a face. It can talk. I mean, seriously, it has a face, it can talk. It literally talks to him like they're old friends, which is really funny because, like, she's trying to get him to smoke from her so that she can kill him as they're talking and everything. It's a really good movie. This movie, just like Ginger Dead Man, has some really funny scenes. One thing you cannot say about Full Moon Features is that they don't have good, like, comedic writing. They are actually funny. Most of their jokes land, especially in this movie. Most of them do. None of them are too face-palmy type of lines, but all of them are funny. Even whenever they're not trying to be funny, they can be pretty funny just to laugh at it and stuff. But this movie is actually pretty good. But yeah, they get... I'll go ahead and tell you how the bong kills them, just to give you an example of what type of movie this is. Whenever you smoke from it, you fall asleep, your soul gets taken into the bong, you get taken to a strip club, and then the strippers will come up to you, and they all have different types of bras, and one of them is a shark. That's the only thing I could remember about this movie, really, whenever I was thinking about it before I watched it for this review. And I was like, yeah, I remember it being a shark bra, because the Full Moon Features website had it to where you could buy any of these just to wear. I mean, like, you can just buy them on there. I don't know if they're still on there, and they might be, they might not be, who knows. But last time I checked, they were. And the shark one basically just devours a dude's hand, and then there's also a skull one that gnaws on someone's neck and kills them. There's a whole bunch of them. I feel like they had some products that they wanted to sell, and they were like, yeah, let's just use them in this movie. That's how a lot of the actual, like, Easter eggs and stuff feel too, because Jack from Demonic Toys comes in, like, in a really short scene, and it's so weird because it looks like a cheaper version than what they used in the movie. So I was like, oh, they might have just had a toy from their website that they wanted to use just to, make people want to buy it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, at the end of the movie, everyone survives. No one dies in this movie except Tommy Chong, and that's because he sacrifices himself. But at the end, his character is alive, surrounded by the three women that they had enough money to pay to be the strippers in the strip club, and then he gets the Hot Wheels because in this movie, this is a huge plot point. Not really, but I think it's more important than it is. His wife is the one that sold the bong. He had it put up and she sold it because, she just wanted it out of the house and it was up in the attic anyways, but he knew it was evil, so obviously he didn't want anyone else to have it. And she also sold his Hot Wheel collection. So whenever he sacrifices himself and stays in the strip club at the end, he gets strippers and his Hot Wheel cars, which is a happy ending for Tommy Chong, to be honest. Hot Wheels are the best. But yeah, that's basically all I gotta say about this movie. The acting is Full Moon features. The humor is actually really good. All of these movies are really good to laugh at, up until we get to like the higher ones on this list, on the top 10 list. That's from the Full Moon event that I'm doing right now. But yeah, this is actually a really funny, good movie. I think this is one of the franchises that the sequels get even better whenever you watch them. I'm actually might rewatch all the Evil Bong movies after this, but yeah, this is a solid 7.5 out of 10, I think, honestly, with how funny and everything it is. All of the, cameos, all of the, characters that show up, even the puppets and stuff that show up from other movies. It's really cool. Bill Moseley coming in and being like, I don't know why I'm here. Just, if you find a way out, definitely tell me, is the funniest thing ever. I don't know. This is just a really funny, cool movie. So yeah, I think 7.5 out of 10 is a good score for it. But yeah, tell me what you think about this movie. Tell me what you think about Full Moon Features in general. I don't know if there's a lot of people that are clamoring to say how much they love Full Moon Features or not, but I think all of these movies are amazing, especially this movie. This is actually one of their best franchises whenever it comes to how good the sequels are and everything. But yeah, if you want to have a fun time, just watch this movie. It's pretty goofy, pretty wacky, pretty good time. But yeah, tell me what you think about this movie, and see ya.